Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me, Angela, and on this very chilly day, but I wanted to put together a little video so that we've got another little project to go into our Anne journal. So it's really coming along beautifully. Now I have created one. It's not this one, that's our first one. It's the one we did last time with a booklet, so you can go and have a look at that if you've missed that. And then the one that I have done today is this one, which is really easy, one I've done before, I think in my Bird and Bees journal long ago. That's one journal that I really wish I never parted with. And I really like how this has turned out. So I've got some stamped flowers here. I've got some papers here, which I'll share with you in a minute. Two little bits of ephemera from the ephemera kit. And then this is two little bits here. I'll get to that in a minute. Those just peek out there. So it's another pocket. It's a little butterfly with a button I've sewn on. And then we've got a pocket at the top that has a tag and another piece of ephemera. Just added a bit of ribbon and they're in there. So that goes into our little pocket at the top, and I really love how that's turned out. So as I say, I use those stamps that I mentioned to you before. Let me grab them. So there are these, Stampers Anonymous Illustrated Garden. I really like them. I'll show you what I've done now that I've dropped one. They look like this, and then you stamp them out, and I've fussy cut them out, which is turned out pretty nicely, really. What have I done with them? Here's just some that I've squidged over here in the blues. This is that new distress oxide that I got hold of called Broken China. So I really like that one. And then those are the ones, that one's Seedless Preserves, because the other lilac one was very pale. So I've just added that one on there, and that's just some examples, and I've fussy cut them out, stamped them on tea stain paper. Really, that's all I've done. So yeah, that's what I've stuck behind there, and I quite like how that's come together. Used one of the sentiments from my ephemera kit and just a few die cuts, and there you go. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Not difficult. So I'm going to put that to the side. That's the one signature, and then we'll put the other one in the other signature. Now, what I've done today is I have a little freebie for you. Yes, I do. Here it is. So I created this page yesterday because I wanted a page that I could do that sort of project with. So I didn't want one. This is just one that I spent doing yesterday. Well, this sort of collection, yeah. Then I put this one together, because I love those seed packets I did in the garden journal long ago. So I've put one in together in the colours more, relevant to this kit. And then I've done a little ephemera page for you. And if you don't have stamps, I have put these two on here. You can see I have actually cut them out, ready to go for this project. So that's going to work nicely. And that's what we're going to use, some of these bits and these two pages today. Now, this will be for free in my Facebook group. If you're not a member of my Facebook group, you can get it on my in my website shop. Go and look under New This Month at the tabs, New This Month, and you'll find it there. It's for free. You do have to put in your details, so I'm afraid, but no money is taken from you. It's absolutely free. All right. And then if you are a person that doesn't have a printer and you are wanting printed copies of these, I am putting out my mini journal at the end of, Friday's next video. All right. I will have finished it by then. And I will put these 3 sheets into that mini journal pack for you to have if you order the mini journal. All right, so there you go. Yeah, the mini journal will be finished. I've got it sitting on the side here. I just need to do the last couple of pages and then I'm done. So yeah, that's what we've got. Isn't that beautiful? This is my favorite page. I had fun putting that together yesterday. and I think we could use these for lots of things, but today we're going to make this project. So the page that I just showed you now, completed with the project on, I used this page, all right? And the one we're going to do now, I've used this page. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. On both sides, I did print the green. All right, I'll show you. Got one ready here. So I have printed this. This you can get in the Ann Journal pages, or you can get it in the Shabby Digital background pages, which is a new kit of mine as well. The colors match with this. Right, so that's what I've done there. I'll get into the ins and outs of that. So we're going to make the second one right now. Let me put this to the side like that and talk you through. So I'm going to start with the page. So you want to take both those pages and do the same thing. What I've done is I have cut it to 11 inches. Now if you use a US size, and I do have the A4 and the US size in the same freebie listing, so just choose whichever paper size you use. If you're using the US size, you don't need to trim anything. But if you got an A4, it's 3/4 of an inch longer. So I trimmed off from the right hand side 3/4 of an inch so that you can see it's 11 inches. All right, there we go. So 11 inches that way. Width, height wise, I have trimmed it to 7 centimeters. And again, I've trimmed it off the base. Okay, so that's what I've done. That is 7 centimeters high. All right, and of course, before I did any of that, I printed the green on the back. Okay, now if you don't have a printer or you aren't able to do double-sided printing, do not stress, because you are able just to slot in 2 pieces of paper where you are going to see the green come through. All right, and you'll see that. I'll talk you through that when we get to that. Right, now what I want you to do then is I would like you to measure 3 5/8 of an inch up. I wrote that down as a measurement. That's 9.3 centimeters from the left to there. We want to make a score line at the 3 5/8 of an inch, or 9.3 centimeters. Then from there to there, at 7 1/4 inches, you want to make another score line. You can use your scoreboard. I didn't. I used my ruler and my bone folder. Now 7 1/4 would be 18.5 centimeters from there to there. Right, so you want to make those score lines. So that's what you need to do. Pretty simple. Then what you need to do is you need to find the middle between here and here. Now because it's 7 inches high, you can either just fold the 2 corners together, or it's 3 1/2 inches. All right, so that's here. So just using my pencil, or just fold the 2 corners together like this effectively. Oops, it sprung back there. Just go like that and press it like that, and there you have the center. Okay, either way, it doesn't matter. Just turn that around. I'm going to go to that point over there, the center, and then the second score line over here, we're going to lay our ruler. So we want to get that there and that onto that mark. And we're going to just draw a line. And you can use your scissors. I'm going to use my knife and cut that off. All right. There we go. Now don't throw that away. We're going to need it in a minute. And then we are going to fold this backwards and forwards. We're going to concertina it. All right. So like that. Or you can do it the other way if you want, like that. Okay, I think I quite like that because this is going to go on the bottom. So it's either that look or that look. So you can decide. And maybe that look. Yeah, it's up to you. Now I can't remember what I was doing. It was that or this. There we go. Yes, that's the flower I wanted there. Okay, and then you just turn that around. Okay, don't worry that that's not the right way up. We're going to put things on this anyway. All right, and then that would tuck around there. I quite like that. It's pretty. Okay, so let's get started. We're not going to stick anything down right away because I want to put lace on it. And I have found that if you stick the lace on first, that's the way to go. All right, so we are going to start with using some lace. And here's my little cheese board here of the goodies. So I've cut out those two bits. We're going to use those when we stick it down in our book. I've got 3 die cuts here, a light green, a dark green, and a lilac. I've taken this from my fussy cuts. I've got a little button which I've just sewn some thread through. I've got this little sentiment, but I've used one of my background pages just to put some purple around it. That, as I said, will go on the outside. I've got some lace, comes from my bundle. These are all the freebie ones, but then I've grabbed these 2 that are from my ephemera kit, and I've just put 2 little eyelets and ribbon on there. Okay, so that's what you need, and we're going to start with the lace. So you want your lace, you want some fabric glue, and a pair of sharp scissors. Right, so let's start with this one here. Okay, so we want to get the lace that way up, and we want to get it across there like that. Now I will be going around a little bit just to get a nice neat corner, but you can cut it flush if you would prefer, but this is the way I'm going to do it. And then I'll ink the edges once I've put the lace on. All right, that was a bit gummy. Right, so we want to get that there. I just want to wipe the side of my glue off while I'm at it. Okay, so we've got our glue on there, like that. And then you can go and place your lace down. So just get it to the edge of your paper, like that. Okay, we'll come back to that one. I'm going to do this one now. Put some, let's just make sure you're doing it on the right side. I suddenly had this, yes, so you do want to do it. Check you are not putting it on the other underside when you've painstakingly put this together. Believe me, that's easily done. Okay, so this one I'm going to just, that will go round a little bit, so I can just, now I did have a little clip. What did I, oh, here it is. I had a little clip, so that one we'll just get it to go there. This one we'll tuck it on the inside here. There, we want it across the flower. So let's get some glue on there. Make that bend too thick, so I am just trimming it a little bit there. Lots of glue on the fingers. Okay, so let's put that little piece there. And then we want one more of the butterfly clip here. That can go round like that. And then we've got this little piece which we just need to sort out. So again, a little bit around the back there. And then this one we will stick around the other side. Right, while we're at it, we will want to stick this a little bit down. So use my normal glue here. I'm going to just run this on the bottom too, like that. And we can stick this on here. and then press it in place like that, and then we can just do the same. Now this bit you can put glue all over unless you want to make it a tuck spot, but because I'm sticking this down straight onto the book, I'm not going to worry with that. It's giving me a hard time. All right, there we go. Just take your bone folder and give it a little press. Okay, there we go. So we've got that one there. This one just needs to get a little bit of a stick down there, and then that can just go around the corner like that. Okay, so we get nice neat edges. Of course you can just trim the lace off, so that would work as well. All right, so while that's there all nicely, I'm going to just take my distress, my vintage photo. You can take any of them really, and I just want to I should actually put a lace on there, I forgot. So I'm just getting this all done. Okay, so it's just that section there, so let's just cut that off right there. Okay, and then we can get that on the top, and now we can just get that in there. So I want to go right to the end, and then with this I'm just going to lift that bit up and tuck it in. There we go. And then again, just wrap that around. All right, so that wasn't difficult, was it? Really easy to do. All right, so now that we've got it all together, we want to just stick down a few extra places. So I want to just get that there like that, and stick that bit down. So that's all good to go. And then the side over here. So you want to just get that stuck down as well. So we'll just put that on there for a minute while it's doing its thing. Okay, so the base is done, and that wasn't too hard. Now, gosh, I've got threads and things all over me. I've got this little bit that I wanted to put over here, and then I have 3 little die cuts. So this, gosh, I've got my hair, I've got all sorts going on here. I've got this little light green one. I've got a little darker green one and a little lavender bit. So let's just arrange them. And then a little lavender bit, which I might need to make a little bit shorter, I think. Doesn't matter if it goes over the lace a little bit. So let's get that stuck on. Okay, so I've just stuck those 3 down, and I'm going to just cut that off like that, and stuck the little label on as well, so these can come off. So all is stuck down, that's good. Yeah, happy with that. And then all we need to do is prepare our page and put our bits and pieces in there. So let me grab the book. We've got this one. This is the second signature that we did. And I just need to find a nice page for this to go on. Now, it could actually go on there. That would actually look pretty good. I quite like it. Should we do that? Let me just look over the page. I could put it here as well. Yeah, let's put it there. Okay, so we've got this one here, and all I want to do first of all is grab these 2 little bits. All right, now like the other one, I just sort of decided where I wanted to slide these in, so something like that. Yeah, so all I do there is I just make little marks of where I want these things to go. It's just with my pencil, and that way it's easy just to find the spot. So let's do that. Right, so there's the first pencil mark, and there's the other, and then we've got this one, and that's over here like that, I think, if I press it down. Yeah, that's about it. Now we can stick this down. So I'm going to take this gummy glue, and we want to get glue all over the back here. Now this would make a lovely happy mail and not stick it down. If you wanted to do that for somebody, you can make that another little pocket. It could be like a floating pocket to go into your journal. So yeah, I think that would work splendidly. Right, let's flip that over, and we'll get that where we want it. So I just want those peeking out a little bit, so I'm trying to keep this pretty straight. And then we want to just press that down like that. Yeah, and then all the gluing is done. So we want to just then put together a few things. So I've got more than I need here. I've got these two, so a tag from the add-on kit, and then I've got this lovely journal card, so that I'm going to just put over there like that. Right, we've got our little butterfly, and I've fussy cut him out. I like to just have him sort of peeking over the edge there like that. I'm going to first put these other cards in before I stick the butterfly down. So I thought, okay, let's put these two in here like that, and then I just need one card. I don't have to have two, but maybe I can either go with these two. Will that fit in there? Let's see. Yeah, they do, so that's all right. And then I can stick my little butterfly just on the edge over there. So let's do that. And then it's a job done. How quick was that? I think you could make these bases for any theme and have them about for whenever it is that you are ready to decorate them with any journal. So it could be a nice mass make, couldn't it? So there we go, we've got that there, and then just a little bit of thread sewn into my button. Faffin. Right, and how cute is that? I like it. I hope you do too. So there we have it. We've got our one that we've just made together, and then this one which I made first of all, if I can find it. There we go. And I really like those, guys. I think they've turned out well. So whether you've got the stamps or you don't, there we go. You've got an option. And as I say, this digital, these three sheets here are available in my website shop or in my Facebook group if you are a member. And yeah, they're for free, so go and pick up a freebie. And yeah, I hope you enjoy putting this all together. So don't forget, if you need a printed copy, I will add it as a little freebie with the mini journal that I'll be putting out on Friday. So have a look for that so that you can actually get it. And again, that will just be, again, a freebie with that order. All right. Okay, everyone, take good care of yourselves. I will see you on Friday. We'll do the mini journal, and it's really looking lovely. So I hope you're excited to see it. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a wonderful week. Stay well and keep warm. Bye-bye.